everyone, welcome back to ZenTalks. And I'm really excited about today's topic because honestly, I've heard CRM thrown around so many times, but I never really got what the first was about. So today I've got Mr. Anirudh here with me to break it down. Hello, Mr. Anirudh. Welcome to ZenTalks.
Thanks for having me, Deepthi. Happy to be here.
Alright, so let's just dive into the topic. I've never used a CRM before. What even is Zoho CRM? Like, if you had to explain it to a kid, let's say, what would you say?
Okay, that's a nice start to learn though. So, you know the contact apps on your phone, right?
Yeah.
So, think of Zoho CRM like that, but on steroids. So, instead of just storing your personal contacts, it's a shared system for your entire company itself. So let's say if your sales team updates a customer's info, marketing sees it instantly, finance sees it, and in more non-technical terms, everybody's on the same page.
So it's like everyone's looking on the same document instead of playing this email tag, right?
Exactly. Now it becomes a single source of truth. No more, wait, did somebody already call this client? Or like, what do we talk about? It's all already there.
Okay, but tell me, why can't I use spreadsheets for this one?
You could, but here's the thing. A CRM isn't just a digital filing cabinet. It's sort of like designed to move people through your sales process. So it helps you like visualize where each customer is in their journey and what needs to happen next.
Okay, so it's less about storing data and more about doing something with it, right?
Bingo.
Okay, so I keep hearing people talk about modules in Zoho CRM. What does that actually mean, and are you talking about Lego blocks or something like that?
Honestly, that's not a bad way to think about it. So modules are basically like Zoho's way of organizing your business.
Okay.
So just like how things exist in real life, there are like four core ones you really need to understand.
Okay.
So let's basically like start with leads. So think of leads as strangers who just raise their hands. Maybe they filled a form on your website, dropped an email, or you just met them at an event.
Okay, so people who might be customers, but we are not sure about them yet.
Exactly. They're unverified. So what Zoho does is it keeps them in the leads. It keeps them in the leads module. So your sales team isn't chasing every random person who shows up. It's basically like a really good filter.
Okay, that already sounds great. What happens after?
So in more simpler ways, leads are like, it's quite here and there, you're not really sure.
Okay.
And deals are like, this could be it.
Got it.
And this is where you track stages like negotiation, proposals, and whether you've kind of won or if you've lost.
Okay, so I heard few other modules. Okay, so what about these contacts and accounts module?
So you can think of contacts as real human beings.
Okay.
Anyone you talk to are decision makers, managers, coordinators. They're all contacts. And accounts are like the companies that those people belong to. So if you're talking to like maybe 3 to 4 people from Zentegra, you'll have 3 contacts, but just one account called Zentegra.
Okay, that actually make it super clear.
Exactly. Now Zoho CRM also mirrors how business works in real life. So people work in companies and companies have deals and deals start as leads.
Okay, that actually makes more sense than I thought it would be. So here's my worry though. If I start setting this up, how do I make sure it doesn't turn into some complicated monster that nobody wants to see?
That's the $1 million question. The secret is sort of like keeping your stages simple. Stick to like 4 to 7 stages per process.
Why specifically only 4 to 7?
So let's say less than 4 and you don't get enough insight into what's actually happening here. More than 7 and people's eyes sort of like glaze over. It becomes too much.
Fair enough. So what would a typical sales process look like?
Quite simple actually. So I'll walk you through like a standard deal pipeline. So stage 1 is qualification. This is where you confirm that they're legit. So you do actually understand, what they need and what you're selling and can they afford it. That's the main point. So stage 2 is your need analysis. So this is your deep dive meeting. You're documenting exactly what they need and then their pain points and their goals. basically everything that they need.
Okay.
And then stage 3 is that proposal. So you present your solution, pricing, timeline, and the whole package, the whole shebang. And then stage 4 goes to negotiation. Now, this is where the back and forth happens. Maybe they want a discount or they need to adjust the timeline. And finally, you have stage 5. That's where you've closed, you've won, the contract signed, the deal is done.
That's actually straightforward, and thanks for keeping it in a simple way. Okay, so let's say someone's convinced and want to use Zoho CRM. What features should they set up first? Like, what were the must-haves?
So a must-have when you're going for like features, I would say, is email integration. You can connect it via IMAP.
Wait, what does this IMAP do?
So it automatically like pulls all of your emails into the CRM. So let's say when you're like looking at a client's record, you can see every email that you've ever sent them. Everything is there right in one place.
Okay, so you don't have to leave the CRM to check your inbox.
Nope, all in one place. It's a game changer.
Okay, I'm sold for that. What else?
I would say activities, because let's be honest, we've all been there. We've all been that person who forgot to call somebody back.
Because let's be honest, we have all been that person who forgot to call someone back.
Yeah, guilty as charged. But
Okay.
and at the last must-have is sort of like your mobile app. Yeah.
Wait, you can use it on your phone too?
Oh yeah, for sure. So you can access all of your core modules, send emails, make calls, and there's even like a map feature that shows where your clients are located as well.
So that's actually super handy if you are in the field, right?
Yes, absolutely. Now, let's say you're out on meeting clients and boom, you see everything and anything is updated in real time.
Okay, I'm genuinely impressed, Anirudh. This has been so helpful. I think the biggest takeaway for me in the Zoho CRM isn't just about entering data, and it's about building a system that actually works for you.
That's exactly the thing, Deepthi. It's less about data entry and more about automating the process so you don't have to like worry about it all the time.
Love it. Alright everyone, if you want to learn more about Zoho CRM, drop us a comment down. And Anirudh, thank you so much for breaking this down for us.
Anyway, thanks for having me.
And we'll definitely see you all next time. Until then, if you want to experience Zoho CRM by yourself, Zentegra is providing 15 days of free Zoho CRM trial. Link is in the description. Go check it out.